I think every company has a different mission. Every company is different. The mission that we have is to inspire creativity and to bring joy. And the product that we have built is a product that is built to fulfill this mission. So that means that, does news content inspire creativity? Yes. Does it bring joy? Yes. And that's the kind of content that we have built our product to try and optimize for.
But are you starting to see more political
there will be
content? And people talk about the presidential election of 2024. I mean, how much do you think about that? And then all of the information or misinformation, or we're talking with Mark Zuckerberg about there was a deep fake of him.
There are various topics here. On misinformation, it violates our guidelines. So we do have a very significant, large investment in making sure that we're tackling misinformation. So that is one of the guidelines that's very dear to us. In terms of political content, we don't actually accept political ads. And as far as I know, we are the only platform of our scale that doesn't allow that, because we don't think that this necessarily helps us fulfill our mission. Does it inspire creativity? Does it bring joy? So we've decided that political ads are not necessarily for us. If anyone wants to come and express their view, as long as it doesn't violate the 13 guidelines that we've laid down, you can express whatever view you want. And you're going to see, as our platform achieves ubiquity and is loved by millions of people in this country, you're going to see all sorts of views appear on the platform.
What do you think of the metaverse?
I think it's too early to tell.
Do you imagine ever investing in that space?
I think new technology technology is fascinating, and you can imagine interesting and useful use cases in the metaverse. But at the same time, where we are in terms of the adoption curve is so early that I think we need to proportionately give it that sort of weight in terms of investments. And of course, with any of these new formats and technology, we pay a lot of attention to it. But our assessment is that it's still quite early at this point in time.
What do you think about, we've talked about it practically now at every session. What do you think about a TikTok? I'm sorry, you are TikTok.
I think it's great.
What do you think about Twitter and what's happening there?
I'm following the news like, I guess, all of us on Twitter.
Are you on Twitter?
I am on Twitter. I'm following the news as well. I think, look, Elon is a very successful entrepreneur. He's making changes at the company. I think it's too early to tell what the changes will lead to, but we're paying a lot of attention.
Are you surprised that all those advertisers aren't staying on the platform?
I don't know the details of what the conversations there, but I do think that platforms need to invest in trust and safety. I think platform safety is something that's incredibly important.